Not-for-profit organization Outward Bound Canada is holding a special event this April aimed at providing hundreds of at-risk youth the opportunity to take part in a life-transforming experience. And the group is inviting you to participate. Joining us now from our newsroom with more on this is Sarah Wiley of Outward Bound. Sarah, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's great.
All right, so let's just start by tell us a little bit about what Outward Bound is and what it means for the community.
Well, Outward Bound is a national not-for-profit charitable educational organization, and we run outdoor adventurous journeys of self-discovery for youth and adults right across the country, coast to coast to coast. Anything from 1 day to 32 days, and urban and wilderness programs. And almost 50 years in Canada that we've been running those programs.
What kind of impact does this have on the communities across the country?
It has a huge impact. I mean, initially it's the individual who's on the program, but then as you can imagine, those individuals who have had, many have had life-transforming experiences are going back to their schools, their homes, their communities, and contributing leadership and transitioning and transferring those skills so that they can then be really effective members of their community and their schools back there.
Yeah, I would imagine it really gives them a sense of belonging and maybe some inner confidence as well.
Yeah, I mean, we like to, essentially we build resilience and build capacity. And the mountains or the rivers or the ocean is the medium through which people grow personally and through which they develop a sense of their own strengths that then they can then come back and with that knowledge be really effective in contributing members of their community.
All right, and tell us a little bit about the April Dare to Leap event.
Well, the Dare to Leap event is happening at the Shaw Tower. So Shaw and Global are both sponsors of the event, and it is a 200-foot rappel. So you essentially lower yourself 200 feet down to the ground. And so, you know, it's in a very small way a bit of a metaphor about what we ask participants to do at Outward Bound, which is step out of your comfort zone. And, you know, to take that challenge within a safe environment and do something that is going to stretch you, but through that experience, hopefully, you can then transfer those new skills and knowledge to other things. So this is, we're hoping to have, 75 rappellers to rappel down, and all the funds raised, each rappeller will raise $1,000 for Outward Bound, and all the funds go directly to support the Vancouver urban program. So Outward Bound Canada is now running programs right here in the city with vulnerable youth.
And I understand that one of our own will be stepping out of their comfort zone. Chris Galis is taking part in the event in April, and people can still actually get involved.
Oh, for sure. In fact, people are signing up, and but we've still got spots, and so if anyone's interested, they can just go to outwardbound.ca and register. And we've got some celebrities and even potentially some dueling mascots. So it should be a great day, and it really happens all day long, from 9 o'clock in the morning to the end of the day. So people can come whenever it works for them. You don't, you only need about an hour, and so you can schedule a time any time during that day.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome.